so many things in your home that are absolute necessities. The drains, but they don't look very pretty.
Right.
So Kimberley has come along, and she has ways to make them look a little bit nicer and a little bit hidden so that you can still have them and incorporate them into your decor.
That's right, because when we go to renovate and we go to do any kind of a renovation, small or big, there's always these necessities that have to be allowed for. And if you're not aware of what's currently available, sometimes you just rely on the old stuff.
Yes.
And I also want to talk a little bit about female empowerment, because a lot of times when, as interior designers, it's mostly a female-driven industry, but we're mostly working with trades that are men.
Right.
And so you have to be able to handle terms like HVAC. Somebody comes into your house and says, oh, that's the HVAC system and that's super complicated. No, HVAC just means heating, ventilation, and air conditioning.
Okay.
Very simple.
Yes.
So you have vents around your house. Some of them suck air out and take it to the furnace or the air conditioner where it's heated or cooled. Others blow out that heated or cooled air. It's really simple.
Okay.
But you do have to have those vents in your house. You can't live without them. Now, up until now, we've gone to the big box stores and we've bought those metal grates or those plastic grates, and they yellow, they get dented, they get chipped.
Yeah.
Now we're looking at systems that are much more integrated and allow you to really hide what would have been a bunch of louvers with whatever the material of your floor or your wall or your ceiling.
That's
so you can imagine.
beautiful.
So suddenly you have so many more options. So here we have a marble floor, and instead of having those metal louvers in between, we've got a piece of marble that's sitting in there really nicely. So here you have the unit, what it looks like.
Yes.
And like anything else, if you plan ahead of time, it's not more expensive to do this. But if you try to do it after the fact, it's going to cost a fortune. So I'm sorry to be boring. I say it all the time, but it's really about the planning process.
Yes.
Taking time to make sure you have all your facts. So let's say you have a wood floor. They're going to cut a piece of your wood floor. It's going to slide in there. This box comes in several colors: black, brown, gray, white.
Nice.
And it's just going to integrate fairly seamlessly. This is a top mount.
So this company doesn't necessarily have to be responsible for doing your floors. What they need is the flooring material to fit into their vent
That's right.
cover.
And you need to make sure that your HVAC person understands that there are options beyond what you're going to pick up at the local big box store.
Yes.
Now this is different. You can see this one has this frame all the way around. That's called a top mount.
Yep.
This one, no frame.
Ooh, it's
abracadabra. Okay, this one changed my life. I don't know how you guys, I don't know what rocks your world, but in my world, this is game-changing, Twitter, Insta-worthy, amazing stuff. So there's no top mounting at all. You can see here you've got your subfloor, you've got whatever is holding it together, you've got your material on top, and then you fill that in, and there's nothing. Seamless, beautiful. So imagine this. Think of this. Carpeting. You could have your carpeting.
Oh, that's true.
It's incredible.
It doesn't matter what the material is. Like, this is some kind of a composite? Is it a stone?
It can be anything. It can
be
wood.
anything.
It can be concrete. It can be your stone. It could be tile. It can be carpet. It can be anything is the point. It can be on a wall, and it could be wallpapered. Like, it really disappears. So how many people have a ceiling that's a color and you see those vents all over the place? So this is really a way to hide the vents. It's not crazy expensive, but you do have to plan for it.
It's all the little details that are going to make your house feel finished.
Yeah, and sometimes, you know, you hire someone, and if they don't want to do that because they have a truckload of the old stuff, they're going to try to tell you it's hard or whatever. Nah, it's easy. You got this.
Yeah, you got this.
You got this.
You can let them know.
Okay, the other thing that's really exciting in my world, and you're getting an idea of how dull my life actually is, but very exciting in my world, are shower drains. So a typical shower drain is round, and we used to have mosaic tiles on a shower floor because it had to slope to the center so the water could get out. Well, stop everything, because we don't have to do that anymore.
Okay.
Now, you can do something like this that's integrated within a single tile.
Okay.
There does have to be a slope because you want the water to run toward the drain, but it doesn't have to be in the center. It could be anywhere you want it in the shower, just a minimal slope.
Yes.
So you've got that grate. You've got a solid grate, or, I'm not sure if you guys can handle this, no grate at all. See what I'm saying?
This is still
That's a drain. That's a drain. So now you could do a slab floor, which you could never do before. You could just do tile floor. Again, not a crazy expensive upgrade to your home.
Yes.
But once you're aware of it, you will never want to step on those rickety old drains again.
Because it does make a difference. It's just that sleek, beautiful finish is something that you will live for.
Yeah. So
hire
the right people, and they're going to be able to tell you this. And right now, I know everybody in the audience is thinking of inviting me out out somewhere.
They want to be your friend.
Because my life is sad, really. Like, this is big news for me.
We're all going to check out your Twitter and your Instagram account and see what images we can find.
And there's so much more, but we just had this small segment to talk about stuff. But I want to mention other things that are starting to pair up. So, for example, this is a light fixture. I'm just going to turn it on here. Easy breezy. You hold it down, and it dims automatically, which I love. Indoor, outdoor, that's great. But it also has a built-in speaker.
Oh, nice.
Indoor, outdoor, take your music with. See, we can hang out. You guys, you're excited for me.
Cool.
I'm not so lonely. I have music. I'm okay.
You're very cool.
But these kind of things are exciting for me as an interior design professional, and I often educate other interior design professionals who are women, but I really think homeowners need to feel empowered too when they go to approach a renovation.
If you are in a situation where your contractor is coming in and they're telling you, you know, crazy cinnamon words that you don't know.
Yeah, HVAC.
Right, and you feel sort of like, well, I'm just going to go for what they're saying because I don't know any better, and they're obviously the authority.
Right.
You aren't thinking about the fact that they might have a bunch of those old parts that they want to install because they've got them handy.
Yep.
You have to think about what you want for your space. And as a designer, I bet you were so excited about the fact that the market is now sort of reaching the standards.
It's coming to meet us.
It's coming to meet
us,
you.
And clients are benefiting, that's for sure.
You can get every little finished, gorgeous, polished thing you need these days, and it just gets better and better every single season.
Yes. So when people throw those acronyms at you, HVAC or whatever,
that's the word I was looking for.
You go into the bathroom, you get your phone and you Google it, and you come back out.
I know what HVAC is.
Oh, yeah. You know
nice
what
try,
HVAC
buddy.
is.